Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Today I want to presentation my result of my work on the grammar on week 1 until week 7. And before that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Lintang Ardipratiwi with name 14014224113. And this video was made to fulfill the midterm exam as 6 month for English course taught by Miss Petra. The video part of my presentation is more about grammar. Then I want to apologize if there are mistakes in the sentence and explanations. Okay, my content of my presentations is about simple present tense, simple past tense and past continuous tense, present continuous tense and simple future tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense, future continuous tense and future perfect continuous tense, and the last one, conditional sentence type 1, 2, and 3. Okay, in week 1, about simple present tense. Simple present tense is a sentence with a verb from the expressions and event that is taking place in present. My example from PDF is the weekly number of instructional hours increase gradually with each grade reach 31 hours in grade 6. My analysis is this sentence is included in the simple present tense because it can happen again and again, habitually or daily activate or repeat action. And the formula from simple present tense is subject plus verb 1, C, S or ES plus complement. And the next example is the children book. Is Chachu is ill. He wants to see Pashu. My analysis is the sentence is included in the simple present tense because the predicate of the sentence is the form of a bare infinitive where in third person singular the verb always keep the letter ending s or es. An example is found in the word wants, and also it can happen in the future the schedule event. Okay, next in the week 2 about simple past tense and past continuous tense. Simple past tense is a sentence used to tell an event that happened in the past and finished or ended in the past too. My example from PDF is the participants in school a camp from to elementary school. My analysis is the sentence is included in the simple past tense because the predicate of the sentence is verb to come, where the formula for the simple past tense is subject plus verb to plus object and plus complement. And the another example is at night, I asked uncle about Chachu. My analysis is the sentence is included in the simple past tense because the predicate of the sentence is verb to ask, and this sentence using last form times signal at night. Past continuous tense is a tense to express an event or events that are happening in the past for a certain time. My example from PDF is expressing English for 3 years or was more effective for developing listening skills than doing so for less than 3 years. My analysis is in this sentence include past continuous tense because describe events that were simultaneous currently happening in the past, and in the sentence include the formula of past continuous tense at subject plus was or were plus verb in plus complement. And from the children book is I was getting breathless. My analysis is The sentence is included in the past continuous tense because structure of the sentence is subject plus verb plus verb in plus complement. And the function of past continuous tense is to express action that were ongoing in the past to event that happening simulation in the past and before and after another action or event. Okay, next in the week 3, about present continuous tense and simple future tense. Present continuous tense is a form of tenses that can be used to explain something or state an action that is taking place for a certain time in the present. From PDF, the effect of the learning model on senior high school student achievement cannot exam because, in my opinion, this research article has been carried out in the LAM era, and has ended, so there is not present continuous tense because present continuous tense used for things that are happening now, and the formula of present continuous tense is be, are, or is plus subject plus verb one in plus complement. And the another example is I am not wearing spectacles. The sentence include in the present continuous tense because it contains subject plus to be plus not plus verb in. Simple future tense is a form of tense to show an event that has not started and will only happen in the future, also known as in the future. So, this tense refers to an action that will be done after now. My example from PDF is, it is happened that future research will be conducted for other courses, and also it is suggested to give a concert about how to blend professionally between face-to-face and online interaction. My analysis about the sentence is include simple present tense, future tense because in the sentence there is a pattern of subject plus will plus verb one plus object. In the sentence indicates an event that has not started and will only happen in the future. Another example from the children book is, this boy, I don't think he will ever learn. My analysis is the sentence is include simple future tense because the sentence have pattern subject plus will plus verb one plus object, and in the simple future sentence will used for all subject. In the week 4, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect tense is a sentence pattern with a change in the form of the verb used to express an action or past event that is still continuing today. My example from PDF is, they have reached that high heels grammar grade. My analysis is the sentence included in the present perfect tense because structure of this sentence is subject plus have or has plus verb 3, and in the sentence reaches is verb 3 from reach. And another exam is from the children book is, I have already reward an opportunity to play with Chotu. My analysis is the sentence is included in the present perfect tense because structure of the sentence is subject plus have or has plus verb 3, and in the sentence got is verb 3 from cat. Then present perfect continuous tense is a form of verb or tenses to express an action that has been complete and applied in the past, or an action that has been started in the past but the action is still happening and continuing to this day. My example from PDF is, since the opening of the school, it has been incorporated into the public school system of the city. My analysis is the sentence include present perfect continuous tense because in the sentence have structure subject plus have or have plus been plus verb in. Present perfect continuous sentence are also marked with an adverb of time at the beginning of the sentence. And after that, in the children book, I cannot find the example. I can to find this. I can to find the sentence with a grammar present perfect continuous tense in the storybook for children. I choose because in the ebook just is a lot simple past tense. And week 5, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect tense is a change in the form of the verb to express that event or action was complete and applying the past before another action in the past as well took place. My example from PDF is in 213 bond PD have an estimate backlog of 20 patients in the accreditation decisions, causing the organization to adopt emergency measures to give institutions temporary accreditation at C level, the past level, without any accreditation process. My analysis, past perfect tense is generally used to express events that have occurred or have been complete in the past. This sentence includes the past perfect tense because the formula of past perfect is subject plus head plus verb 3. And the sentence proof of verb 3 is in the word estimate. And another example from the children book is I had slept off after mommy had gone to sleep. My analysis is past perfect tense used to express events that have occurred or have been complete in the past, and in the sentence include past perfect tense the because the formula past perfect had plus verb 3. This sentence proof of verb 3 is the word gone. Past perfect continuous tense is tense or verb form to express an action with a certain duration of time or an event that has started and is taking place in the past but is no longer happening now. But I'm sorry, miss, I can find the sentence use a grammar past perfect continuous tense from PDF because from my analysis, past perfect continuous tense have main function is to state an activity that is in progress or has been on us happening in the past because the formula of past perfect continuous tense is had plus been plus verb in, while in the PDF the discussion doesn't use past perfect continuous tense. And I have example from the children book is the sentence is he had working at the night before had just occurred to him. My analysis is the sentence include past perfect continuous tense because in the sentence have formula subject plus have plus been plus verb in working from work. After that, future continuous tense is a form of verb to express an event that is taking place in the future or future time with an adverb of a certain time, also known as sentence that use these tenses have a duration of time. My example from PDF is Marcia, we will be arriving in New York City. My analysis is the sentence include future continuous tense because the sentence has formula will plus be plus verb plus in, where the word arriving is a form of future continuous tense. This tense is to state that there is an action of long duration in the future that will be interrupted by a shorter action in the future. But I'm sorry, miss, I can't find the sentence use future continuous tense is my story book for children because after I read my children book after I analyze my books and my book use the sentence with simple past tense and simple present tense. And next is future perfect continuous tense, the form of a sentence to express an action or even that will take place up to a certain point in the future. In this case, someone will express an action that is happening in the future but will continue into the future. But sorry, miss, I can find again the sentence use future perfect continuous tense because why? Because the PDF used to sentence future continuous tense and past tense, whereas the formula of future perfect continuous tense is will plus have plus been and verb ing. Then, in the children book, I can find again the sentence with use future perfect continuous tense because after I read through my children book, I just they use simple present tense, but I can to provide exam. My father will not have been teaching in the 78 Jakarta Senior High School for a few weeks before he moved to Bali. And the last one, conditional tense, the conditional sentence type 1, 2, and 3. Conditional sentence, in general, the function of conditional sentence is to express cause and event. Conditional sentence type 1 is possible situation in the present or future. From PDF, I have the sentence include conditional if. Example from PDF is if I go to the shop, I will get some bread. My analysis is the sentence include conditional sentence type 1 because in the sentence have formula of conditional type 1 is if plus subject plus verb 1, subject plus will plus verb 1 plus complement or if plus simple present, subject plus will plus bare infinitive. And the children book, I can to find example from conditional sentence because based on the storybook that I choose after I analysis it in the book, that use of grammar was incomplete because there were only conditional sentence type 2. And the next is conditional sentence type 2 is unreal or impossibility situation or present or future. From PDF, I exam is if I have the money, I will travel around the world. My analysis is the sentence include in the conditional sentence type 2 because the sentence have pattern of conditional sentence type 2 is if plus past tenses, subject plus would plus bare infinitive verb 1. And another example from conditional sentence type 2 is if it wasn't for nasty weather, we will have running over hillside. My analysis is the sentence include in the conditional sentence type 2 because the sentence have pattern of conditional sentence type 2 if plus past tenses, subject plus will plus bare infinitive verb 3. The last one about conditional sentence is conditional sentence type 3 from a disclosure of situation that should not have happened in the past but is happened. From PDF, I have exam if I had known you were coming, I would have prepared the cheese days. My analysis is the sentence include conditional sentence type 3 because in the sentence have pattern of conditional sentence if plus past perfect tense plus perfect tense subject plus would plus have plus verb 3 and conditional sentence type 3 used to express regret. And I'm sorry, miss, I can find conditional type 3 in the children book because the language structure in the storybook that I choose is incomplete and this a shortage of book to learn grammar structure. But I can give an exam outside of the storybook I choose, which is if I study hard, I will have passed the exam. Okay, this is the end of my presentation and thank you.